And finally, Hayden, DOS.
Unit.
The DOS, I don't know. Like when I was batting, I reckon I was a lot more aggressive. Like when Shoaib, Akhtar, for example, was running in, I'd think of ways to really piss a fast bowler off, which is not hard, right? The moment you start showing anywhere near your sprigs as you're walking towards them, there's pretty much evidence that you're going to get a bouncer. So I just sort of play that card that, you know, someone like Akhtar, for example, I'd call him B-grade actor for a start, which used to get under his skin a bit.
I'm sure.
But I'd also like to sort of leverage as well, like play the political role, like when we were playing in Sharjah and it was 58 degrees out in the middle. Yeah. And Akhtar, when we walked out, said, I'm going to kill you today in a whole lot more colourful language. And I said, mate, that's terrific. You know, I'm looking forward to that challenge in a lot more colourful language. I said, but here's the thing, Jumbo. I said, you got 18 balls to do it. You got 3 overs because you're going to turn into a marshmallow that's been left on the flames too long and it's going to be dripping down it. And I'm going to be the one at the other end of those 18 balls that is going to be mopping it up. So, of course...
Just two blokes having a chat.
Hey, this is a half an hour story, right? But I'm just going to get to the nutshell. So I had Venkat, you know, the Austin from Chennai at the other end. So I've now got a point of leverage. So I go, right, how can I get Shoaib looking like an absolute goose? And how can I tell Venkat about this? Now, India and Pakistan, there's no loss of love there for a start. So I thought, that's my point. So as Shoaib's running into bowl and he's cursing every profanity under the sun at me, I get to his bowling mark as I'm counting down his balls from 1 to 18. So it's like, this is ball number 9, for example. Yeah. He gets to his delivery stride and I pull out. I count the ball. He runs at me going, what the problem is? And I said, I got a problem, Venkat. I storm up to Venkat and I said, look, mate, I give everything on the game, right? I deserve everything I get. But within the protocols of etiquette of the game, surely you can't be running in and abusing someone. And so Venkat goes, oh, yep, you're right. And he tunes him all the way back to his bowling mark, which is a mile, like it's right back at the sight screen.
Yeah.
And I think the only way that Shoaib is going to get me out here is bowled, because Venkat's definitely not going to give me LB, and it's not going to get caught beyond that because this thing was an absolute Bunsen burner. It wasn't bouncing more than a centimetre. So all I had to do is just stand my ground, and that was it. He got through his 18 overs. He seriously collapsed at the end of it. And, of course, I take the opportunity to get my gloves, which I didn't need, and just go up to Shoaib and said, you want to go off, don't you? And he says, no. I said, mate, come on. There's no heroes in Test cricket. David Boone once said that to me. It's hot, and I know you're busted. Just go off. I promise you I won't think any worse of it. Anyway, he's called old mate on, and he's gone off, and he didn't participate in the rest of the Test match. He was heat struck. So that's the sort of, mine was sort of like more of a, not so much words, but just, I don't know, I just used to love that confrontation anyway. I think all of the Australian cricket team did, frankly.
Yeah.